You're just like an angel, and you're beautiful. You're so fucking special. I wish I was special, but I'm a creep. I'm a widow.
But he said it's not constitutional what they're doing. How is it not constitutional what they're doing? How is it not constitutional what they're doing?
His point is,
it's okay that hurts. Don't wanna have control.
But I want to talk about that because you've been facing incredible resistance your entire...
perfect body. I want me one of those brand new perfect souls. I said I
Did you go
want
for a coup? Did you go for a coup? I don't remember. I know. I'll tell you, we caught him cold. It's about time that something happens, okay? It's about time that something happens. It's enough. We got plenty of information on these crooks. Bunch of crooks. Thing like that's never happened in the history of our country, and it's about time that something happens. And it's about time that something happens. And it's about time that something happens.
For years and years, we've known the campaign of Hillary Rotten Clinton and the Democratic National Committee were responsible for financing the widely debunked Steele dossier. We've also known that its author, Christopher Steele, a former British spy, collected the intelligence for this dossier from a Russian source, therefore making it Russian propaganda piped through Hillary Clinton. That part of the scandal was finally proven beyond a shadow of a doubt earlier this month in a letter sent to the Senate Judiciary Committee Chairman Lindsey Graham by Director of National Intelligence John Ratcliffe, who finally declassified the information, no doubt on President Trump's order. We have also know now, thanks to that document, that the subsource Steele got his information from was the known to the FBI, which suspected the subsource of being a Russian agent as far back as 2010. Now, while many of the president's supporters have long suspected that Hillary Clinton played some further role in all of this, DNI Ratcliffe just confirmed it in a second declassification. According to information from a document posted online at Graham's Judiciary Committee site, in late July of 2016, U.S. intelligence agencies obtained insight into Russian intelligence analysis alleging that U.S. presidential candidate Hillary Clinton had approved a campaign plan to stir up a scandal against then U.S. president candidate Donald Trump by tying him to Putin and the Russians' hacking of the Democratic National Committee. The IC does not know the accuracy of this allegation or the extent of which Russian intelligence analysis may reflect exaggeration or fabrication. Also, to those Americans who never bought the lie that President Obama knew nothing about the FBI's fake Spygate probe or Hillary's grand scheme, the information in the second declassification makes that clear as well, that former President Obama did know what was going on exactly. He did. His former Secretary of State was even in on it and did nothing about it. According to his handwritten notes from Central Intelligence Agency, Director Brennan subsequently briefed President Obama and other senior national security officials on the intelligence. All of it including the alleged approval by Hillary Clinton on July 26, 2016, of a proposal from one of her foreign policy advisors to vilify Donald Trump by stirring up a scandal claiming interference by Russian security services. And this becomes a reality to a lot of people. We've known this to be true for years as we've tried to get all this information out to you, the patriots, the people. It is a very sad day here in America. And just last week, fired FBI Director James Comey testified before Graham's committee that he didn't remember or know anything about any of this, except that according to the data in the second declassification, Comey knew about all of it as well. He's lying. On 0 September 2016, U.S. intelligence officials forwarded an investigative referral to FBI Director James Comey and Deputy Assistant Director of Counterintelligence Peter Strzok regarding the U.S. presidential candidate Hillary Clinton's approval of a plan concerning U.S. presidential candidate Donald J. Trump and Russian hackers hampering U.S. elections as a means of distracting the public from her use of her private bathroom-kept server. What a sad, sad situation. This is treason for our country. Recall also that it was Comey who came out and said during a bizarre, unprecedented July 2016 press conference that while Hillary did indeed mishandle classified emails, an outright felony, he was sure she didn't mean to. So he let her off the hook. And really, Obama's attorney general at the time, Loretta Lynch, wasn't going to prosecute Clinton anyway because they all thought she was going to succeed Obama. This latest information provided by DNI Ratcliffe shows there may have been a double standard. Of course we know there's a double standard by the FBI regarding allegations against the Clinton campaign in Russia. Graham, a former U.S. Air Force lawyer, said, "Whether these allegations are accurate is not the question. The question is, did the FBI investigate the allegations against Clinton, just like they did Trump? If not, why not? If so, what was the scope of the investigation? If none, why was that?" All good questions that Comey would not answer.
Good morning. I'm here to give you an update on the FBI's investigation of Secretary Clinton. What I want to do is tell you what we're recommending. But first, let me tell you what we found. 110 emails in 52 email chains have been determined to contain classified information.
What difference at this point does it make?
8 of those chains are top secret, 36 of those chains secret, and 8 contain confidential information.
What difference at this point does it make?
Everything I did was permitted. There was no law, no regulation.
Secretary Clinton should have known that an unclassified system was no place for that conversation.
I did not email any classified material to anyone on my email.
None of these emails should have been on any kind of unclassified system, not even Gmail.
Well, first of all, nothing was marked classified.
To the contrary,
Nothing was marked classified.
there is evidence, a
Nothing was
tremendous
marked.
amount, a
Nothing was
tremendous
marked
amount.
classified.
Now let me tell you what we found.
Oh my gosh.
110 emails.
It was not the best choice.
52 email chains.
It was a mistake.
Have been determined to contain classified information.
What difference at this point does it make?
8 of those chains were top
It wasn't the best choice.
6 of those chains
Said it was a mistake.
and 8 contained confidential information.
What difference at this point does it make?
With respect to our recommendation, this is going to be an unusual statement in at least a couple of ways. Although there is evidence, our judgment is that no reasonable prosecutor would bring such a case. I know there will be intense public debate. I know there will be intense public debate. I know there will be intense public debate. What difference at this point does it make? 110 emails.
It wasn't the best choice.
52 email chains.
I made a mistake.
Have been determined to contain classified information.
What difference at this point does it make?
8 of those chains were
It
top
was not a good choice.
6 of those chains
I said it was a mistake.
and 8 contained confidential information.
What difference at this point does it make?